Hey, IDS 302. Well, this is it. Welcome to Module 5, Video 2. I just yawned, and so I restarted the video. Got that out of the way. Um, let's hopefully this will be a fairly quick video. Oh, crap. I don't like my MacBook is so sensitive to swiping to different pages. Okay, so I got, we're basically all scored up. Kind of all we got to do now is couple of videos. This video, most of you did the other one already, the first one. Discussion board, most of you've done it already. Um, remember, minimum equals a C, right? So, uh-oh, yawn. Oh, sorry, I'm not starting again. I'm not starting over. Okay, and then the final paper with 150 points. So, important points to consider is your points. Okay, I switched it over from percentage, so you should be able to see points now. Um, remembering that this course is based on points, the final grade, I should say. And that's because we're going to end up with over 1,000. So it's not just like dividing percentages 90, 80, 70, 60, as much as it is 900, 800, 700, etc. So check your points, see what you need, make sure you can get that. Also check to make sure that I've got all your points. Okay, had 70 students average whole course. It's a lot of grades, a lot of scores. Sometimes I miss out on something, but just double check. And if you're fine, great. So Easter egg number one is check your points. Okay. So the final paper, that's it. Okay. Make sure you look at the sample. You're going to see it exactly. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A single works cited list. The appendix is optional. I don't ding without it. If you're going to do it well. I mean, I'm just saying if this is a paper you're going to, put in your own portfolio of work and stuff, an appendix is not a bad idea. Okay. So that's just up to you. The sample paper is 28 pages. Let's not over focus on pages. We knew this was going to be big, but you've done it. The table of contents and the cover page, look at what that student did. Just mimic that, please. This case, I don't care if you copy it, especially the table of contents, to get the formatting right for your paper and then fixing accordingly. Table of contents is not easy to do, and there are different ways to format it in Word. If you do it like manually, it's undoubtedly going to come out like a snake in terms of the margins, and it's going to get you dinged. Okay, so make it precise. Enjoy that sense of perfection and discipline in your work. So you're looking at the samples. Remember, I'm going to be looking. Wow, excuse me. I'm over here. I think I got enough sleep. I think it's just a natural occurring thing, huh? I'm going to be looking for your sources from your annotated bibliography to be in your paper and then to be down in the works cited list. This is where you move them down. You should have one works cited list with all your sources from all your steps, and I should be able to do a control find on those last names and then find where you cited them in text. If you did not do so, make sure you do, okay? Do not use Tanner. I don't want Tanner. I really don't even want Repco if you happen to have that, okay? I mean, if you're really specifically referring to them, I don't know why. Those are, again, not that they're bad sources, but it's just a kind of a cheap source. And I'd rather have you show the academic rigor. I know where you got a lot of stuff from. You got all this from Tanner. I know that, okay? That's no big deal. You're not using Tanner. So be conscious of the Turnitin score. I mean, you don't want to get up there at 25% of your paper is from somebody else, or 30%. I've seen 35. Then again, having 2% means what are you citing here? Are you faking? Or are you just throwing citations in? Or are you actually paraphrasing what so and so has said? Okay. So I'll be looking for those things. I'll be looking for your sources to be cited. I'll be looking at a thorough, good job in that academic rigor. Okay. Um, remember, there's no redos on this. Okay. I'm going to score the work as it comes in because I need to stay ahead because I want to get these grades in Saturday. I am taking off at 5 in the morning on Sunday, driving across country straight through to Wisconsin for my puppy, and I want to get you guys done. So I'm going to score. So there's not going to be redos. So if you turn in Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, I'm probably going to get to it pretty quick. Okay. And so it's not going to be one of these things. Can I redo it and resubmit it by Friday? No, just give me the final. You know by now what I'm looking for. I know you know because there's a lot of so many A's in this class. Okay. I understand the perfection of it, but I want you to look. If you have between 900 and like 1,025, you're getting an A. There's no difference. Okay, so if you got 900, you got the same as the person that got 1,030. I 20. I know that may sound unfair or something. I don't know. I don't think it should be because be proud of your work and what you accomplish. Use this moving forward in your career, in your personal life too. I mean, it's important to be that consumer of knowledge, right? Okay, so let's get to Easter egg number 2. No work accepted after 11:59 p.m. Friday, December 4th. You got that? I want y'all to remember that because there have been some heartbreaks. I had one of my face-to-face students from spring, solid A student, pushing through, totally just blew off the final paper in terms of turning it in. Turned it in the middle of the night and said, oh, I forgot that. Actually, he emailed it to me because the assignment closes. He said, oh, yeah, I forgot. My other classes go another week. And I forgot this one ended. I couldn't accept it. So instead of an A, you got a C. I don't take any joy in that punitive nature, but I have to play fair across the board. If I let somebody do it the next day, then why can't I let everybody do it the next day? If I let you get in at 12:01, why not just go to 12:10, 12:30? Why not go to 1? Why not go until I get up the next day? See, it's a sliding, slippery slope. 11:59 is the cutoff. Please get your work in sooner than that. It's about discipline. My finger's getting bent. Getting old sucks. Okay, and I just had a virtual doctor appointment this morning. My guy is so cool. He's just so cool. He told me about my messages that I send to make sure that I get to the point quicker. I just laughed because I said, "You're right, man. I mean, I probably like my students to do that too, so I was guilty about it. You know, I give them this preemptive statement. Oh God, what's wrong with me? I'm so embarrassed. But anyways, that's all right. So, okay, there's a course evaluation. I got the reminder in there. You should be getting slammed with emails on that. Closes sooner than you think. It's anonymous. I don't hype it up as much because um, it's a I've talked to a few of you that have emailed me certain things during the course. I give you credit because you got courage. You sent it to me. I knew who you were. You had courage to engage, and we got through it. I would like to think really well. Okay, and it's not that if you want to do it anonymously, you don't have courage. That's just the nature of the course evaluation. It's anonymous. You should feel comfortable doing it. There's no retribution. There's no vengeance. But if I ever, no, it's, but I'm just kidding. It's doing the evaluation. I'm joking. Um, so surveys. All right. I've asked, I begged, I pleaded nicely. Now I'm getting irritated. Okay, because this kind of thing where I ask everybody to do everybody's surveys, and then way too many people think I'm not going to do it. Somebody else will do it. Way too many of you are thinking that because I've got students that have 2 responses. Got students with 6 responses. Got students under 10. I'm amazed. Okay, that means people are not contributing. Okay, do unto others as you had doing unto yourself. You know what I mean? Please, I'm asking you, do some surveys. Okay. What I'm going to add the names of the people who email me requesting they be added to this list so that you can go to the discussion board, find their survey. I'm sure you could do this. Now, if anybody tells me that you can't do this, is it across the board? Is that global? You can't go in the discussion board and look for somebody specific. If that's the case, somebody let me know so then I'll do something different. But I'm understanding you can find, you know, John Smith, okay, all right, Mary Jones, etc. You can go in and find those people because I'm going to send you the people who are requested. There's about, I would say, probably a dozen. I need you to do those surveys, okay? Now, having all ASU students participate in your survey only, that's not very good. Having only 302 IDS 302 students, that's really bad. Okay, I mean it's disappointing, I should say. Make sure you all have sent that out. You got to have friends. You got to have family. I mean, I find it hard to believe that there's so many hermits in this class. I thought I was only one. Living a dream. Okay, there's a saying. Mark Twain said it in 18, I forget, 97, 87. He said, "Be good and you will be lonesome." Okay, Jimmy Buffett in 1988 expanded on that and said, "Be good and you will be lonesome and you will be free." The kind of thing I've lived on. Being good, meaning that good means do it, do what you want to do, do yourself. But you could be lonesome from that because other people aren't going to get it. All right, but lonesome equals free too. So that's my words of wisdom to you, trying to drag this out. Oh, you are getting punished, right? Okay, so do the surveys. Do them. I'm going to send the list here on this announcement, and I'm going to try to send a global email to everyone as well. And again, if you're finding that you can't locate these people, then you need to let me know because I think you can. All right. And I need you to do them today, now, when you're watching this. Okay. Please don't let your fellow student who's worked hard try to come in with data from two people. You know by now how absurd that would be, right? So please help out. Okay. I don't want you to email me saying, I did everybody, I did them all, I did these. Fine. I don't need that. Okay. I trust everyone is going to participate. Okay. I've asked it. It's part of your duty as a student, right? As a member of the community. Okay. So that's just about it. Um, it's been a difficult semester, I think, for a lot of people. Okay, for me, it has been a difficult semester from fall. Right. My mother died in July, dealt with that coming back here in August. I've been eating my way through comfort food, which has destroyed my health. And I came up with some kind of infections and things inside of me. And it just was unbelievable. I'm just not going to sit here and bitch about it too much, but it's been a rough one for me. I apologize for being short, impatient, short. I'm looking forward to my redemption next courses, but you all did a marvelous job with your work, with the obstacles we're facing, with the polarization of our culture at this point. All in all, I think from the feedback I got on that discussion board, it, it was good feedback. Okay, I understand that this was not what you thought it was going to be. I understand. I'm not saying you thought it was going to be a total breeze and you were just going to pay money and get 3 credits. Some of you, were shocked that this was what was involved in this course. But I would like to think that you are also not only relieved when it's over, but have a sense of satisfaction and productivity that you've done something scholarly that you can be very proud of. As I mentioned last time about kind of like a boot camp thing, you get through it, you're like, okay, I'm a new person. Well, you should be proud you stepped up your game in terms of academia. All right, they shouldn't just be giving degrees out like they're M&Ms. You've earned something here. Okay, so enjoy that. And I hope in the end it was a positive experience you'll look back on someday. You'll know that maybe it was irritating, it was a lot of work, what have you, but I think you have a greater understanding of what interdisciplinary studies is, what academic rigor is, what scholarship is, scholarly work, how to be a better consumer of knowledge, okay, how to be a better critical thinker. All those things came into play here, I think. And as much as we sometimes don't see our own evolution, we'll see it as we go through, being able to look back at a wider stretch to see where you came from. Okay, I think about the first classes I taught 4 years ago. I'm trying to be better, how I still slip, but uh, your feedback was important to me. Okay, so the last Easter egg has to be forks up. And I wish you happiness and success, how you define them. Okay, not how I define them, not how your parents define them, not how your family, friends define them. You find happiness, success, how you define it. Okay, if that's a one-bedroom apartment and in a Ahwatukee, then that's what it is. Okay, all right, peace.